welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about making oatmeal microwave. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making oatmeal in the microwave. I know a lot of us have been dealing with issues where it's overspilling in the microwave and we've had to clean our microwaves multiple times. But today we figured out a solution that's going to help me and you to make the best oatmeal in the microwave without having to clean. First off, I'm going to be using this brand of oats. I get them from Costco. I like them because they're chunkier, but you can use whichever brand you want to use. I also will be adding some matcha powder, and then I'll be adding some cinnamon powder as well. You can do away with these things, but I just like to add them because of my preference. I'll also be adding some protein powder as well. So it's all going to be the same technique either ways, whatever you decide to add in addition to your oat, same principles. But you want to make sure you have a bowl that's as deep as this one. You don't want a bowl that's deep or wide at the same time, because then the surface area is going to be too wide, and then when you put the oats in the microwave, it's going to evaporate the water as soon as possible, and we don't want that, because then that's not going to cook your oats. It's just going to make it dry. It's not going to make it soft enough for you to enjoy. So make sure you have a bowl deep. That has a wider surface area but it's still deep as well. It's something that looks like this, and this is not going to cook your oats as perfect as you want it to be. So no, we're not going to be using this one, we're going to be using this one. So put that one aside, you grab this bowl. So I'm going to be taking some of this oats and putting it in here. Principle number one, if you want to make a lot of oatmeal, then grab a bigger bowl. If you want to make a smaller amount, then a smaller bowl works. A bowl this size works, or a medium-sized bowl works. So one of the reasons why your oats will spill in the microwave is because you're using a bowl that is too small, and that is definitely what will cause that issue. So if you look in here, I've got a bit of oats in here. So this is about enough of what we're going to be doing today. Next, what I'm going to add is I'm going to add in my cinnamon powder. I'll be adding some matcha powder. Because this is bitter, I try not to add too much. I just add enough of what I need. This is kind of what it looks like. So just going to stir. And here's where I add my protein powder. This is one way for me to get in my protein in the morning. So you can do away with this process entirely if you don't want to use protein powder. Going to add a little bit of water here. You just want to add just enough that even when you stir, it's still thick and you can see it like so. Keep adding based on whatever you added into your oat. So this is kind of what we have. It almost looks like a paste right now, and that's one of the tricks to make sure it doesn't spill in the microwave. You want it to have this pasty kind of texture before you put it in the microwave. We all know that oats absorbs water, so you want to let it stand for a few minutes. Usually I do this the night before I go to work, so I would pack this up in a bowl, make this whole process. This is where I end my process, and I put this in my lunch bag, so then the next day when I'm at work, this is now what I start to work with in the morning for breakfast. Since we are using lukewarm regular temperature water, we don't have to add any more water to it, because now it is not as hard as rock. But when you leave it the night before, it becomes very hard. So in order to break down the process, you will now have to add a little bit of warm water or hot water to it, stir it so that you get back that pasty texture, and then you start microwaving from there. But since we use lukewarm water, regular temperature water, we don't have to add any more water at this point. This is what it looks like, and then I'm going to cover this and put this in the fridge, so by tomorrow morning, by the time I take this out, you're going to find that you won't be able to see this water at all. You're going to see it solidified. So that's why I will not have to add hot water to get this pasty texture back. So we're going to be microwaving just this in the microwave, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Before you put this in the microwave, another tip to bear in mind is you want to have this bowl covered when you put it in the microwave. That's one way for you to get your oats to be soft enough for you to enjoy, because I, for one, I don't really like it when it's crunchy, so covering this up helps. I cook my oats for a total of 4 minutes to 5 minutes. But to begin, I usually do about half of the time. So I would start off with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So that gives me the option to take it out and see is it soft enough, should I add more water or not. So here is where I will not add water. Even though you've cooked it for a few minutes, it's still going to overflow if you add water up to here. It's just going to bubble up and overflow, and you have to clean your microwave all over again. So a little goes a long way when it comes to oatmeal in the microwave. We have a lighter texture compared to what we had previously, but still pasty in nature. And then we're going to go back into the microwave again, and we're going to do about half of the initial time we did. So we're going to do in about 1 minute and 30-ish seconds or less, based on how soft we want it to be. So this is the end of my process. As you can see, it did bubble to the top, and we're going to take this out. My microwave still looks clean from start to end. At this point, you can add milk, you can add your honey, you can add whatever you like to add, your banana, your chopped fruits, if it is soft enough for you. I'm going to be adding some extra ripe bananas, and I'm going to add in some milk as well. Before I start to judge you about my extra ripe bananas, it's because, like I said, the matcha is very bitter, so the ripeness gives me enough sweetness to enable me eat this food. I do not add any form of honey or sugar to my oatmeal, so this just helps me to eat it. But like I said, the essence of this video is to help you to make your oatmeal in the microwave without spilling. This was my microwave to start, and this is my microwave to end. This is the time for reference. As you can see, no spills, no need to clean the microwave because it's still clean. There you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If this video helped you in any way, please comment below. If you've also tried any tips that have helped you to avoid spilling in the microwave, also please comment down below. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye. Who else dances when you're eating something good? Hopefully it's not just me. But anyways, I had Pilates right after, so I needed to get some energy before my class. It was really good. It was pretty intense, but yes, a little bit of what my Pilates class looks like. I'll see you next week. Bye.